that video for YouTube. 17-year-old killer leaves bodies in the local dumpster. That's crazy. Let's see what it's talking about, man.
Police are at the Morning Tree Park apartment complex after reports of a dead body in the area.
Oh, man.
Lying next to the dumpster is a body with multiple stab wounds so brutally beaten that it's nearly unrecognizable.
It was a good face shot, the guy.
Not a good face shot because it's like
That's why I was
associated.
Officers immediately suspected that one of the tenants in the complex was the killer, but they would be horrible that one of the tenants in the complex was.
You see it? Seahawks, baby. See it? They got a pet chicken or a rooster. Am I tripping? I didn't even see that. That's crazy.
The killer, but they would be horribly wrong.
There's like blood all over the ground by the dumpster, and that his head looked like a smashed watermelon.
What?
Gotta be one that stabbed him in the head.
That's when he started getting him. He hit him a couple of times and then stomped him a couple of times.
A violent, unpredictable teen killer was on the loose, and police needed to find him before he murders again.
Oh, there's a man in society.
Doors open. Police department!
In the early morning of July 30th, 2023, Lakewood police received a call from the Morning Tree Park apartment complex. The caller reported finding something next to a dumpster, describing it as gruesome. Officers were quickly dispatched to investigate.
So who was the one that saw him? Who called? You did, sir?
Me.
So what happened? What did you see? Like, how did this all...
Okay, me and her, it's kind of like dumpster digging, right? And I see this red stuff, you know, we can have the dumpster. So I went in there.
Imagine opening up trash, you see a
While
body
dumpster
in there?
diving,
That's crazy.
Ted had come across blood leaking out from under the dumpster. When he looked inside, he found an elderly man lying lifeless, bloodied and beaten until his face was no longer recognizable. Officers now needed to identify both the victim and the person responsible. Fortunately, there was someone at the complex who could help them with the former.
So...
I see the blood.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure
Like
out
the Big
if
Show.
you might... Sounds like that he's one of your...
No, Big Show is shot WWE.
This is Ryan, the apartment complex manager, and he's going to be vital in finding out who the victim actually is.
Because we don't have an ID, right?
No, we don't.
Okay, so let's...
Oh, that's not the better, yeah. For now.
So we recognize this guy? Obviously, it's not the best picture, but... Do you think you know who he is?
Possibly. If I can see the picture again, it'd be better to identify now.
How about you just give me the name, I can bring up DOL.
He wouldn't be in there.
What's that?
He wouldn't be in there.
Well, I'm sure he'll have some kind of ID.
Gotta have some kind of.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Never?
No.
Okay.
He's a really nice guy, actually, though. I mean, I have a relationship with him. Really.
A bot commenting in my
You
chat.
don't even trust like anybody with like social security cards or anything. You won't,
Two bots, not one, or is it one bot?
So
One bot.
about 63, 65, somewhere in there. He's
Dang, they did it to a 65-year-old man.
But he's really light skinned.
Skinny, tall.
Yes.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Black, they did it to a black
That
man?
could be Leonard. That could be Leonard.
What's his last name?
And we're working on that right now.
So they're turning their computers on right now, right?
You want to
This
come with me?
happened at Lakewood? Where's this
Right
at?
over there and right back if you want.
License plate say.
We'll drive over there to go check on it. But yeah, but she's still trying to pull the data.
Yeah, but I can pull a key for you and she'll get that.
Yeah, we'll go
God,
check
what he
on it.
said.
So
Yeah.
A9, I will meet you over there.
The officers finally had a name, Leonard, but that doesn't solve their biggest problem. According to the manager, Leonard suffered from extreme paranoia and refused to have any form of identification associated with the government. Without proper identification, the investigation would soon become a lot more challenging. Still, officers would search their system, hoping something might come up.
Find it.
I thought a couple.
Gotta be something.
We just have to start running them for
Any DOL or prior bookings or anything? There's bookings. That's
2019.
okay. Now he's dealing with crap too. Okay, we're gonna go to A9 and see if this guy's there. Okay. So Megan, no, do you mind talking to my partner? He's the one that's primary.
Okay.
We're gonna go check that apartment that you gave us. Make sure there's no one in there. But if you want to sit down and hang out, Okay.
While officers continued searching the database for possible matches, others went to check the supposed victim's apartment, and with help from the manager, they quickly got the key.
Leonard, Lakewood Police, we just need to know that you're okay. If you want to, we'll just announce for Leonard.
Yep. I could yell for him.
Well, both can. Go ahead.
Hey, Leonard! Leonard!
If you're in here, let us know.
After a quick look around the apartment, Leonard was nowhere to be found. At the same time, officers had just matched the victim's face to Leonard's image using police database. So there was no doubt now. The victim
Leonard, man.
was 64-year-old Leonard Williams.
But who would do to a
Neighbors and
64-year-old?
staff described Leonard as a friendly and compassionate person.
out.
Although he often kept to himself, he was
Some of
known
these
to be
people would
extremely
kill an old
kind to fellow residents. But the investigation was far from over. Officers still had to determine who was behind the brutal attack and why. Back at the scene, one officer had discovered some crucial evidence that would bring the police one step closer to the killer.
Okay, so if you walk that way, and actually, obviously it's dark at that hour, but if you walk that route that you just said, and somebody happened to shine their lights into the dumpster area, you would see him laying there. Was there any trash outside of the dumpster area, the path that you guys would have walked?
This officer just picked up on something crucial. The area around the dumpster was extremely messy, and blood was leaking from it. Any person
how
would have
nobody ain't see
easily
that?
spotted that, let alone an officer.
Come on, man.
Built for your casework, grounded in the record. That's Rev.
Turns out, just 12 hours earlier, police had been dispatched to that same apartment complex on a noise disturbance complaint. The call was made around 8 p.m., and the responding officer's dash cam shows him returning to his vehicle by walking through the side path, the exact one that leads up to the dumpster where Leonard was found. The officer didn't notice any leaking blood or hear suspicious commotion, which means that whatever had occurred had happened after the officer left. From this, the timeline of the murder was vastly narrowed. But more importantly, the disturbance call that the officer responded to had been made about a group of teenagers from the apartment complex unit J54. According to the manager, this group was well known for partying several days of the week and not paying their rent on time. However, little did they know that the police would catch on to what they were doing at last night's party and why there was a dead body just a few feet away from their apartment. As this was the only lead that police had, a search warrant for Unit J54 was issued, and officers quickly arrived at the residence looking for any signs of foul play.
Get the manager.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Granny, Lakewood Police. Anybody else inside here with you? Okay, come on, let's scoot over here for a second, okay? Who's all in here with you?
Just me and two people.
Where are they at?
I don't really know.
What are their names?
Jaden,
Jaden and who?
Jaden and Ty.
Jaden
and
Ty, come on
Ty.
out. Come on out. Ty, come on out, Lakewood Police. Where's he at?
It was to the corner store.
What's that?
He went to the corner
You
store.
went to the corner store?
When officers arrived, Alina and Jaden were found inside the apartment. One of the teens, named Ty, seemed to have fled when officers arrived and was nowhere to be found in the unit. His friends claimed he went to the corner store to buy some snacks, but officers would soon discover that was a complete lie. For now, though, officers decided to interview the group, unaware one of them was about to confess to the gruesome details of Leonard's murder. But before we continue, life can change in an instant. That's what happened in November 2021, when a father of two was tragically shot and killed while attending a pop-up party to the sponsors of today's dollar verdict if you become their client. Have achieved significant in Florida if you have .com on the screen.
Not here?
Yep. Do you know why we're here?
Yeah.
You're not, so I'll make it clear to you, you're not in trouble right now, but you're a witness to something. And so we need to talk about that, okay?
I was there.
I got video.
You can say I was a witness, and I understand, but when I heard what he did, I did not walk down the stairs for a reason.
What did you hear that he did?
I heard that he beat up this dude for really no reason. He said that the homeless guy stepped to him, or the homeless guy asked for a cigarette or
How well do you know him?
Chubbs.
Yeah.
I've known him for like a month.
So, did you know what happened here the other night? Yeah, what happened? Tell me
I
about
didn't call the police.
Chubbs had a little incident.
Okay, you got
Chubbs had a little incident.
Yeah, what was Chubb's incident?
By the garbage can.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Well, I know what happened already. Okay.
Chubbs
don't know why y'all ain't call the
mad, and people would say that he would do it, he wouldn't do it, and he'd just go on into do it. But
Chubb's definitely had an angry problem.
yeah, when he was drunk, he would get very violent.
Okay.
He
Oh,
was
I don't
very
like people like that.
The next thing you know, Chubbs flies open the door, and he looks at me, and he's got this smile on his face. He's like, I'm so sorry, but I did something really bad, and I made a big mistake, and I really didn't mean to do it. And I go, what'd you do? And that's when his smile completely shut off. So I think he realized, like, he really just took somebody's life. And then he's like, I killed somebody outside.
Did he tell you how he killed him? How did he?
He beat the fuck out of him and then stabbed him in the bar. This guy is laying down on the side of his face, like against this way.
Mm-hmm.
All you see is him, Chubbs is like down on the ground recording him, and then just starts kicking it like it's a joke.
With these two new crucial statements, police now had two suspects at large, Chubbs and Ty, with their primary focus being on 17-year-old Brody Chubbs Brownell. According to Alina, Brody had 2 bottles of tequila and was also high on marijuana the previous night. To make matters worse, he had a reputation for getting violent when drunk. At some point, he briefly stepped outside the apartment and happened to cross paths with Leonard in the parking lot. Leonard may have confronted him about the loud music, or, given his paranoia, he might have simply been talking to himself. Either way, Brody likely saw him as an easy target, and Leonard became the victim of his violent outburst. Alina was also the first to mention something even more disturbing. Brody had recorded the entire thing on Snapchat. He filmed himself beating and stabbing Leonard to death, then sent the video to friends at the party. With Brody as their prime suspect, officers remained on high alert, going so far as to request air support and search for him. In the meantime, police were notified about a male who was running around the Morning Tree complex. He was identified to be Trey Crystal, or Ty, the one who fled from Alina's apartment when the officers had arrived with the search warrant. Shortly after confirming his identity, he agreed to speak with detectives. Detectives needed to determine whether Ty had played any role in the murder, and if he knew where Brody was hiding.
Just tell me a story. Just take me from the beginning to the end. What happened that night?
Yeah, he ended up really drunk, and then he was like trying to fight everyone at the party, but no one would fight him because either they would win and then he was like backing down or stuff like that.
Okay.
So he couldn't fight anyone there, and so he went outside all mad. And then there was this homeless dude or whoever it was walking by, and then he was like, "Oh, keep stepping, keep walking." And then the homeless dude was like, "All right," and then he was like just walking away. And then Chubbs just started getting mad and then just like ran up on him and punched him.
What?
And then he just started stomping on him.
Kept this homeless man for nothing.
He went inside and then he like grabbed the knife and everyone was trying to stop him, but like he was kind of scary with the knife because he was really drunk.
According to Ty, he fled the apartment out of fear. Although Ty's statement aligned with those of other witnesses, police couldn't definitively rule him out due to his suspicious behavior. But for now, their priority was finding Brody. While the search was still ongoing, officers interviewed everyone who knew Brody to find out where he might have fled, including 2 of his best friends, Miguel Ventura and Dakota Johnson.
I ended up going, basically there was a party posted up that was over at one of our female friends' Brit's house, and eventually Chubbs, I guess he stormed outside. He got really upset. He was drinking 1800 at the time, like tequila.
That's tequila.
There was someone standing by the garbage cans, and he got really angry at him because I think they were staring at him. He just got closer to him, and I think the dude yelled something at him, and then he just started swinging on him. I get down the stairs, and then that's when he started getting him. He hit him a couple of times, and then stomped him a couple of times. And by that point, like it was too much. Like it was just a lot. I grabbed him by his chest and everything. I tried to pull him.
Was there anybody else that was hitting the guy? Was there anybody else kicking him, hitting him, punching, stomping him? And you had text messages with him shortly after. Can you kind of explain to me about those text messages?
It was like the day after he had done it.
Okay.
He did coke and he beat the crap out of this guy and killed him and stabbed him in the neck. And then there was like blood all over the ground by the dumpster, and that his head looked like a smashed watermelon.
Damn.
He told me that he tried to put him in the trash can himself, but he couldn't do it. So that's why he stabbed him in the neck.
While officers continued interviewing witnesses, Brody had just been located hiding in his family home 40 minutes away in the city of Yelm. A SWAT team quickly descended on the residence, ready to take Brody down if he made any wrong move.
All right, hey, you three.
Washington. Okay.
If there's people milling around up front, we're going to detain them
Like,
right off
this
the bat. So be
Washington,
ready to go
D.C.
hands as soon as they move up.
Washington,
They run or we're letting them run, right?
Yeah. All right, we're capped. That team's rolling up.
To Washington, right? I think.
Male in the stairwell. Down, it's his first entryway right here on the right. Hey, move up. Move up. I want to be able to see that door. Hey, let's bring it back here. No sense in standing out there. No sense in standing out there. There we go. All right.
You got Washington D.C. and then you got the Washington State.
Yep. Okay. All right. Step this way. Just keep your hands up.
This got to be Washington.
I want you to set your phone and your
because the state, because they got the Seahawks right
there.
now.
Need a set?
Now I want you to step out to me. Come on.
So this is
Hands on
Washington.
your head, flip around, face the building.
Okay. We're good for right
Walking
now.
down.
We're just detaining one more.
Hey, come down. Set it down right there. Now put your hands on top of your head and step over to me. I appreciate your cooperation.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, what the hell?
Brian and Jeff, the first two to come out, were Brody's friends, staying in the apartment with him. The two claimed they didn't have any knowledge of what was going on or why Brody was being arrested. The next one to come out was their primary target, Brody himself.
Brody was hurt.
Remember, I took a steady crap.
You guys can even hang here. We're just going to send an entry team out. Just want eyes on them. Okay.
Hey, Jay, just for your knowledge, cell phone and Sprite belong to white t-shirt. Cell phone and what he was holding, black t-shirt.
Okay. All right.
Good?
Kevin, who we got? Ryan, Casas, Mike, and I are going to move up. You guys hold the windows.
Hey, that's the primary on
Yep.
there. Primary right there.
All right, black shirt. Start walking this way. Start walking this way. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
Come here. Walk to me. Face the building. Put your hands on your head.
All right, primary's in custody.
Brody was finally escorted from the house and delivered into the hands of justice. He was charged with
17
assault and
years old,
homicide in the
life
first
over.
degree. He had originally pled not guilty, receiving a bail of $1.5 million.
Can't afford that.
Neither Ty nor anyone else at the party was charged, as the Snapchat video clearly shows that Brody acted alone, consistent with witness statements. Although the exact motive for the murder remains unclear, Brody's extreme intoxication and well-documented issues with aggression led to the tragic death of a kind and gentle person. Following his initial hearing, Brody returned to court and changed his plea to guilty. He received the maximum sentence of 25 years in prison.
Should have got life. That ain't long enough.
Local tax experts are here.
25 years now. You know, he's 17 when that happened. So by the time he got sentenced, it probably was like 19, maybe 18.
Local tax experts
so 20
are
years.
Here. Hand off your taxes
so
with confidence.
we got 25 the way he be out when he like 44, 43, something like that.
You can do this. You can be the first millennial in history.
That dude's tripping. I'm gonna read some of the comments off this video chat. We'll go back because it skipped to the next video.
Police.
Let's see. I don't want to get your guy. This chicken caught me off guard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody called the cops. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Dang. There's a light on, I'm saying. Man, you got 25 years, though. You'll probably be out in like 20, though. You won't even do all. You'd be out when you're like 38 years old, maybe 40. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, no one had a decency to call 911. That's what I'm saying. Everybody knew. It seemed like at least 8, 9, 10 people knew. You sent it to the group chat on Snapchat, so it's at least 10 people in there probably. And you tell me nobody said anything? That's crazy. It's crazy, chat. Oh yeah, man. W video, man.